New Harry Potter franchise spinoff, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, has set a release date for November 18th, 2016, when it will hit AMC Theatres everywhere. The film is based on J.K. Rowling's world of witches and wizards and inspired by Harry Potter's Hogwarts textbook of the same name. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them will follow the adventures of the book's fictitious author, Newt Scamander, about 70 years before Harry Potter first goes to Hogwarts. Mary, what do you think about a 2016 release date for Fantastic Beasts?
Well, I'm optimistic. I think this is obviously J.K. Rowling is very good at creating fantasy worlds that translate well to film. We've seen that before. She's signed on to co-write the scripts. This is her first venture in screenwriting, but nobody knows the world better than she does. So I think that's cool. I think a lot of it's going to depend on the director and the cast because they haven't announced who's going to play Newt.
Yeah, they haven't announced a director yet, have they?
No, and I find that it's actually kind of an interesting point about how studio films are made now. It's like release date first, everything else after, you know, because they don't have a director yet, they don't have cast yet. I think who plays Newt is going to be really interesting. I say somebody like Benedict Cumberbatch, or if they go old, I'd like to see a Gary Oldman, somebody that really can handle a fantastical character.
Well, Gary's already been in the Harry Potter world, so it's hard to use him.
Never mind.
As far as the release date, yeah, I think it's a good move for the release date because Disney owns 2015.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
And 2016, now from that picture we saw yesterday, it looks very,
oh yes,
it looks like there's going to be a very exciting movie coming out there. So it'd be smart. And Warner Brothers, I assume, is doing this again.
Yeah.
So Warner Brothers now is starting to build up their slate. So that makes sense to put it out in 2016. I'm excited for the world. I want to see what happens, what kind of new characters we can meet, and you don't need to tie it into the franchise too much. We're just bringing the world back. But yeah, as far as the date goes, 2016, smart. But again, as long as they're not rushing and they know what they're doing, it's smart.
Yeah, November 2016 is plenty ways away. Yeah. So they've got a lot of time. That's not a big deal. And you're right, Warner Brothers is now set to have two major. Now this is if the Harry Potter fans come back. If the Harry Potter fans are willing to come back, you've got two. You got Batman versus Superman. You've got a new, what is still going to be unfairly called another Harry Potter movie in many ways. Yeah. This will be a huge year for Warner Brothers. I still think Batman versus Superman needs to move dates, but that's besides the point. As long as they don't try to do what the Star Wars prequels did, in the sense that let's show the connection between every single character. Right. Let's show a young Dumbledore. Let's show a young this, a young that, the parents of this, the parents of that, and make it all connect. No, make it its own self-contained story. Yeah. Give us some vague connections. Hogwarts is going to be there. We get that. But don't try to make it just an extension of the Harry Potter story.
I think that's the benefit of having Rowling writing the script. Because again, we all know that in your reference to it with Lucas, wasn't the best screenwriter in the world. You know, so when you have Rowling who's doing that and knows the world so well and is clearly doing it for hopefully for the story elements, I think that we can be optimistic that this will be a good movie.
She said actually that she wasn't going to come back to the world of wizardry, in her words, unless it was an idea she was really excited about. So she's really excited about this idea. If she's on board, I think.
The idea was a dump truck full of money every day, dropping cash off on my front door.
Right, but she doesn't. But that's the thing, though. She doesn't need the money.
She doesn't.
No, but you know what? You'd think that about a lot of rich people.
More money, more money.
Hey everyone, if you like this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.